Hi guys, I hope you're well. This week we're going to be concentrating on using our legs. We're going to be concentrating on jumping. So, from the sheet that I've sent you that has the stretches on, I want you to have a look at some of the stretches and do some that concentrate on your legs. We're going to do a few exercises now that really strengthen our legs, and then we're going to be concentrating on the jumping part, which is going to be the start of our work on athletics. Okay? Hope you enjoy. Okay, for the first of the exercises, after you've done your stretches obviously, we're going to be looking at just doing some jumping. What I want you to concentrate on with your jumping though is that you're getting your knees really high. Okay, so you're going to jump, you're going to do a tuck jump, so you're going to bring both your knees up as you jump. So it's going to be up, up, up. I want you to do that for a few minutes. Okay, so all of these exercises we're going to do, we're just going to do for a few minutes and hopefully strengthen our legs. Take a little break in between each one to let your legs recover, and then move on to the next one. Okay, so first one, knees nice and high as you jump, up, up, up. Maybe just do that for 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, for the next one, nice and simple again. You're just going to be running on the spot, but I want you to imagine you're holding a little shopping trolley. Okay, so your hands out in front of you like you've got a shopping trolley, and as you bring your knees up, you're going to try and hit your hands. Okay, so again, we're going to concentrate on really high knees. So you're going up, up, up. Try to get as high as you can and as close to your hands as you can. Okay, again, just a couple of minutes on that one, then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, for your next one, we've got 2 left. You're going to be taking jumps this time, but you're going to be going sideways. So you're going to go one way, then the other. Okay, so imagine a spot in the middle, you keep jumping over that spot. If you want to make this one a bit tricky, you could put something in the middle that you've got to try and jump over to try and get those knees nice and high. But you can do it without that, you can just do sideways jumping. Okay, so you're going to go over there, then back across. Okay, again, something in the middle to make it harder would be good. You don't have to, so you're going to go cross, 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 making it harder, up, 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 up. Okay, again, have a go for 2 minutes. Okay guys, for your final one, what I want you to do is you're going to push yourself around using one leg. So you're going to spin all the way around one way, and then you're going to spin back the other way. Okay, so I'm going to push around this way. I'll show you slowly first. You push, push. I want to see you pushing yourself around. When you get to there, you're going to push back the other way. Push, 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 all the way around. So concentrate on strengthening our legs today. So a bit faster. Push, push, get to the middle, back round, push, 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 and round. Okay, have a go at that one, again just for 2 minutes. Okay, what we're going to be doing for our main bit today is we're going to be doing some jumping. Now, to start with, all you need to do, you need 2 cones or 2 things to put down. So, one there, that's going to be a starting point, then you need another one. Now, if you've got a partner to help you, or you've got someone in your family to help you, that's great, and you can try and compete against them as well, so they'll need their own cone as well. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing some jumping. You're going to see how far you can go. Okay? I'm not going to give you any help to start with. I just want to see you do some jumping. Have a few goes, see how far you can get, see what the best jumping you can do is, and pop your cone down next to how far you've jumped. If you try and put it down next to your heel, and we put it down at the same place every time, then we know they're doing the same. We're measuring for the same part each time. Okay? So, just going to do my jump. So, got my toes on the edge of the cone. Jump as far as I can. I'm going to put my cone down next to my heel. Okay, I'll have another go. That was about the same. I'll have one more. Well, that was a bit better, so I'm going to move it forward a bit. Okay, so move it forward, see what your best one is, and then I'm going to give you some tips in a minute to hopefully help you try and get a little bit further in your jump, because we're trying to go as far as we can today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break all these jumps down into a series of little tips. Key stage 1, you just got a couple of tips. Key stage 2, you'll have a few more on the end as well. What I want you to do is try and use these to try and get that extra little bit of distance into your jumps. So this is part of our athletics where we do a standing jump. Now, if you want to do a running jump, you've got space to do that, that's fine as well. But make sure you start with this bit, because if you don't get this bit right, then the running part of it is really hard. Now, I'm not going to be teaching you the running part. If you want to add that on, you can do. We're just going to concentrate on the standing jump. So, with the standing jump, what we're going to do, this is tip number 1, you're going to swing your arms. Okay, and as you swing your arms, you're going to count to 3 swings. When your arms get forward, that's when you're going to count. We're going to jump on 3. So you're going to be going 1, 2, and when our arms get to the front this time, 3, that's where we're going to jump. Okay, so I've got my feet here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and just by swinging my arms, I've already got a little bit more distance. So I'm going to move my cone along a little bit. You can have a separate cone if you wanted to. But I've also got a little bit further by just swinging my arms. So it's 1 when they get there, 2 when they get there, and then 3, that's where we're jumping. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2. This time what you're going to do, you're still going to do your swinging with your arms, it's really important. But what you're going to do is you're going to rock up onto your toes as your arms move forward. So I'm just doing it sideways so you can see. So as my arms come forward, my toes are going to rock forward as well. So I'm going to go up onto my toes 1, up onto my toes 2, and then on the third one I'm really going to jump from my toes. Okay, so I'm going to show you over here. So I'm going to go 1 on my toes, 2 on my toes, 3 jumping off my toes. Okay, again, move a little bit further forward. Have a go at that one, really getting up onto your toes as you jump. Remember to jump on your third one as your hands come forward. Okay, have a go at that one. Okay, key stage 2, these tips are really for you now. So the first 2 tips are really important, they're the basics. If you don't get them right, these 2 tips that I'm going to give you now are much harder. So you have to make sure you got those 2 right first, put plenty of practice in with those, but then these 2 tips will help get you that extra tiny bit of distance, hopefully. Okay, so we've practiced our hands, practiced rocking up. This one I'd like you to get a little bit lower in your stance. So at the moment you've been standing quite high, rocking up onto your toes as you jump. What I'd like you to do is start a little bit smaller, okay, because all our power is coming from our legs. So the more we can push through as we jump, the further we're going to be able to get. Okay, so I'm going to be here, I'm going to do the same thing, rocking up onto our toes 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start myself a little bit lower, so I'm going to bend a little bit lower. I'm going to go 1, and 2, and 3. And if I start that little bit lower, I can get that a little bit further because I've got more of my legs to push through as I jump. Okay? That was quite a tricky one. Have a good practice of it, see if you can get that little bit of extra distance out of your jumps. Okay? Have a go. Okay, tip number 4. Now this one seems a little bit obvious, but the amount of people who get this one wrong isn't true. So with this one, it's more concentrated on where you jump rather than how you jump. So at the moment we know how to rock our hands, we know how to rock up onto our toes, we know how to get a little bit lower. This time I really want you to think about, when you're pushing off on your number 3, is I want you to think about pushing yourself forwards, not upwards. It's really important. I don't care how high you go on this, this is about jumping for how far you can go. Now obviously you have to get off the ground, but we want to concentrate on going the furthest we can, not necessarily the highest. Okay? So this time, when you're doing your 1, 2, 3 rocking, you're going to push yourself off and you're going to push yourself forwards. Make sure you're pushing yourself forwards. Okay, so I'm going to get myself nice and low. I'm on my toes. I'm going to rock, but I'm really going to concentrate on pushing myself forwards this time. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that time I really focus. I'm not trying to get very high, just trying to push myself as far forward as I can. Okay, have a go at that one. Okay, one final tip. This is kind of a bonus tip. This one's really hard to do. Okay? For this one, we make sure we're swinging our arms, make sure we're nice and low, make sure we push ourselves forward, make sure we're doing our rocking. For this one, what you've got to make sure you do is as you jump, quite a lot of people land like that. What you've got to try and do is as you jump, you've got to land with your feet going forwards and then pull yourself up. Remember, it's not about where your body lands, it's about where you've landed your feet. So if you can land your feet a little bit ahead of themselves and then make sure you push yourself up, then you're going to get that bit of extra difference. Now on this you might fall backwards sometimes. That's not good because we've measured it from where you've fallen to. So try and make sure that you're not pushing your feet so far forwards that you fall backwards. So we measured from your hand or your back, wherever you fell onto.
Really make sure that when you land though, you just put your feet slightly in front of, you, of where your body is and pull yourself up as much as you can. So I'll try and show you a little bit the difference. So this would be a normal jump, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've landed there, landed nice and easy, stood up nice and easy. This time I'll really try and put my feet in front of myself. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So that time I really had to make sure that I pulled my body up as I came through to make sure that I was getting as far as I can, but also I didn't fall backwards as well. Okay, that's really important. So that's kind of a bonus tip. Have a go at it. That's a tricky one to try and do. Okay, but have a good go. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good go at those. Make sure that you're jumping as far as you can. If you want to get a tape measure out and measure it as well, you can do, and see how much extra distance you're putting on by hopefully following some of those tips. Okay, they usually work really well, so have a good go at them. I've also sent you through a list of stretches. Make sure you do some of those before you jump in, because obviously you can hurt yourself if you're not stretching your legs out properly before you did our warm-ups today as well. Okay, have a good go, keep safe, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks.